Welcome back to Feed the Pudge. If you're new here, my name is Ken, and this is another daily vlog where I show you what a typical day looks like as a full-time content creator. So today we're gonna be headed to my favorite Vietnamese grocery store to pick up some ingredients to film content. Then we'll get some editing done to make sure that all my social media posts are ready for the day. And then we'll wrap up with a mukbang with all the food that I cook. So come hang out for the day. All right, y'all, so we just pulled up to Lum Seafood. This is my favorite Vietnamese grocery store in Seattle. They have two locations, one here in the International District and then one down in Tukwila. They're my favorite just because of their selection. They typically have every ingredient I need to make any single one of my Vietnamese recipes, and the prices are really good as well. And I will say the only downside is that there is a ton of homeless people outside, just kind of loitering, doing what they do. Unfortunately, that comes with the territory. There's a lot of homelessness in Chinatown or the International District now, unfortunately. They usually tend to themselves, so I don't usually have any issues or anything like that. So while it is a little bit sketch, you're, for the most part, it's pretty good to go. Yeah, so today we're gonna be making some salmon teriyaki, as well as some tofu and tomato, I don't even know what to call it. It's Tofu sốt cà chua. But anyways, we're gonna go do that. Other than that, I wanna give a quick shout out to my brother Simon Legatsby. He has been dropping really fire merch, Sweet Life everything. I'll put his details in the caption, so make sure you check him out for all his drops. But he's pushing out some really dope content. But yeah, let's go get some shopping done. All right, y'all, so we're finally back at the house. I just put my groceries away. We're gonna get some editing done first, and then I'll walk you through my shot list, which is basically everything that I need to capture while I'm creating content for my recipe videos to make sure that I'm fully organized and I don't miss anything. And then other than that, we'll get into filming, we'll get into the mukbang, and yeah, let's get it. This is the perfect dish to feed and entertain your friends and family with. Bun Hoi Nam Dung is This is the perfect dish to feed and entertain your friends and family with. Bun Hoi Nam Dung, or fine woven vermicelli with grilled pork sausage. Bun Hoi Nam Dung, or fine woven vermicelli with grilled pork sausage, and it's an incredible dish. Bun Hoi Nam Dung, or fine woven vermicelli with grilled pork sausage, and it's an incredible dish that represents the beauty of Vietnamese cuisine, highlighting the plentiful bounty of all the fresh herbs and veggies, and pairing that with the flavors and texture of that savory grilled pork. All right, y'all, remember to wash your hands. All right, y'all, so it's about 1:30 now. I finally wrapped up with my video editing for the social media post today. I also got my recipe up on my blog for that video as well. And then now I'll walk you through my shot list that I always write before I start filming any recipes, as this will help keep me organized and help streamline the process without any kind of mistakes, or at least help minimize the mistakes as I'm filming and cooking. And that's really important for me as a one-man show, basically. I do all the filming and cooking, so I wanna make sure that things flow as smoothly as possible. So let's jump over to my computer real quick, and then we'll start filming right after that. So for my shot list, I find this to be super helpful to make before I actually begin shooting my content. And I like making this on Apple Notes because I love the Apple ecosystem, because this note will actually show up on my phone and I can have it handy as I'm filming. Now, the shot list is just to ensure that I don't miss any steps and to help me stay organized between shots and angle changes. And for me, this is crucial because I do have to do all the cooking and filming by myself. All right, y'all, so after doing the shot list, I got my setup ready and we're gonna start filming. Here's the setup, and it's pretty low key, but I have a couple of soft boxes and then I have my Sony a7 IV on a tripod, and that's pretty much it. Now, I always start off my videos with some hand washing because I absolutely love touching my food. The first recipe we'll cook today is Tofu sốt cà chua, which is so nostalgic for me, but make sure you watch the full recipe video for that. We just got done filming the Tofu sốt cà chua. I actually wrapped this up. I am gonna finish eating this. We have to start filming the second recipe of the day, which is teriyaki salmon. I'm gonna do a slight outfit change and get right into the next recipe. Then the next recipe I'm cooking and filming today is teriyaki salmon, and that video is also live now too, so make sure you check that out. Now, when I film, I usually stack 2 to 4 different recipes each day to make sure that I have enough content to push out on a daily basis. sauces are fire. That teriyaki salmon was so good. And I still have the tofu and tomato, and that is also phenomenal. I'm gonna clean up real quick, and then we're gonna have a mukbang for dinner. We'll finish both the plates that I had. We'll see if my girls wanna make a special appearance. Probably not. They don't love being on camera, but that's okay. I'm gonna get cleaned up, and then I'll meet you back here in a little bit. Alright y'all, so I am finally done editing, cooking, pretty much done with everything for the day. Just got my post up on Instagram and TikTok and Facebook. So now we're gonna eat. I've never really done a mukbang, so we'll see how it goes. This is just all the leftover food that I made today. So the first one, I just reheated. This was the Tofu, Chua, or tofu with tomatoes over rice. And then the second recipe that I made was teriyaki salmon. And I filmed some of the eating for my recipe videos, and I really don't waste anything. I eat everything that I cook, and I really live this life. But we're just gonna eat, and then, yeah. Well, this one is so good, honestly. And for me, I consider myself like a guy's guy, meaning I have to have meat with every single meal I have. This dish is one of the rare exceptions to that. Now, tofu is technically a protein, but for me, I still need some kind of meat. But this dish is so good because it seeps up or soaks up all the flavor from the tomatoes. It's really just tasty. It's so nostalgic for me too, and it really reminds me of my parents cooking. It reminds me of home. Got a big old cup of water, my beverage of choice. Let's eat some of the salmon. And I don't know if I'm gonna be able to eat all the rice just because this is like 5 cups of rice, maybe 4 cups of rice, but everything else I'll definitely finish. This sauce though, this is my teriyaki salad dressing. I don't really know the name for it. That's just what I call it. This is actually my most viral recipe across all social media channels. But it's so good. I literally put this on everything. Obviously, like, you're supposed to put it on just the salad, but on the protein on the rice, it's so damn good. And to me, personally, better than teriyaki sauce. So, I'm gonna try to do more of these videos, but I don't really know what to talk about. I'm really trying to grow this channel. If you like content like this, or if you watch a lot of mukbangs, what kind of stuff do people talk about? Like, what keeps y'all engaged? Or like, what kind of content do you guys want to see? Like, for me, I post videos every single day across every single social media platform, basically. And obviously my recipe videos is what most people come for. And especially like when I have the stories, you know, my own personal stories of my childhood related to those stories, related to those videos. Those are the videos that typically do best for me, but I'm trying to expand upon that and really, you know, find a way for you guys to like connect with me on a different level, I guess. But let me know what you guys want to see. So good. So, I will say, normally, I'm a big fan of salmon skin. I just don't like soggy salmon skin. There's just too much teriyaki sauce on that. That's fine, but what about you guys? Do you guys eat a lot of teriyaki skin? I mean, do y'all eat salmon skin like that? Well, I think that pretty much wraps up today's video. We did some editing, did some grocery shopping. filmed a couple of recipes, ate together, and really spent most of the day together. I'm gonna unwind now and just relax and then make sure I'm all set for tomorrow. But I appreciate y'all hanging out with me today. If you like content like this, make sure you subscribe and turn on your notifications to stay up to date on all my latest posts. And yeah, if you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy.